Knicks Nation, what's going on? Happy Monday. This is KnicksFanTV, CP in the building. If you're a diehard Knicks fan who loves to talk about Knicks news, Knicks rumors, and post-game live analysis featuring live callers, smash that subscribe button below and the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Out here in New York City, beautiful day here in New York. Let's talk about D'Angelo Russell. This video is about D'Angelo Russell. The D-Lo rumors to the Knicks are heating up. We're hearing from multiple sources that the Knicks are interested in D'Angelo Russell. We're hearing from Shams. We're hearing from Ian Begley that the Knicks are kicking the tires on D-Lo. And from the Warriors standpoint, we know that this is a financial situation. You know, the Warriors are looking to get from out of salary cap hell. Right now, they are being heavily taxed because they're over the salary cap. So right now, they're looking at a $75 million salary cap tax that they may have to pay if they keep D'Lo on the books. So obviously, with Steph being paid, with Clay being paid, they're gonna have to pay Draymond, and with D'Lo, they got a lot of money to be made. So they're looking for salary cap relief, and so that's why they're talking to a lot of the teams, not just the Knicks, but they're talking to teams to try to get that done. Now, what we're hearing from Ian Begley is that they're trying to center a trade around Bobby Portis and Frank. I mean, if I'm the Knicks, I'm pulling that trigger immediately. You know, obviously there's going to be more to the deal, but I think it's something that they have to look at, to be honest with you. We heard Ron Cleveland call up on the show the other day expressing his interest in it. And I am still focused on the draft in terms of going to get that point guard, but I think we still got to kick the tires on D'Lo, bro. He's 23 years old, averaging 23 and 6. Over his last 10 games, he's averaging 40% from 3. I think we got to kick the tires on it, man. Obviously, I want to keep my lottery pick, but if there's other draft picks that we can include, I think we got to consider it, man. This is a scoring option that we need. I think he and RJ can't fit. Yes, D'Lo is a ball-dominant player, and G-Unit Punisher, no defense. I understand that. It's a little hard to take, but I think this is a guy I would take a chance on. Depending on the price. You know what I mean? Depending on the price, I think it's the guy that we should take a chance on. He was an all-star last year, borderline all-star this year. Like I said, he's averaging 23 and 6. And I think this kid and RJ would be a nice pairing. Do watch out for Minnesota. I told you guys Minnesota's looking to keep Karl Anthony Towns happy. They are in a desperate need for D'Lo. They want a point guard badly, and I think he will end up with Minnesota. But if I'm the Knicks, I think you absolutely have to kick the tires on it. Yes, he is owed a lot of money. He's making 27 this year. He's expected to make 28 next year and 30 in the 2 years after that. So he's on a 4-year deal worth $117 million. So he's making a lot of money. Let's be clear. But at the end of the day, if you look at the Knicks free agent options, there really isn't much. You know what I mean? Next year's free agent class doesn't look too great. And how much are we going to count on guys really coming here? I think D'Lo's a guy at 23 years old. He's a guy that you can build with. You know, me and TM, the mod from the chat, TM was saying this is a win-now move or a panic move. I think D'Lo's a guy you can build with. I don't think it's a win-now move. I think it's a guy that you could get in here and pair with the rest of your team. So that's just my opinion on it. I think it's a mixed bag from the fan base. I think it's a 50-50, those that are for it and those that are against it. And I think, yes, there are legitimate reasons to not be for that trade, but I think you absolutely have to analyze the cost, assess the cost of bringing D'Lo here, because I think we're in desperate need of a point guard. Yes, I'd like to do that in the draft, of course, but I think you have to, if it doesn't cost you that much, if you're able to get rid of Portis and Bullock and some of these guys to help Golden State, yes, they're going to want a piece. So, yeah, you're going to look at probably trading Frank. You're going to look at trading Knox, maybe a future draft pick. Well, you got to look into it. Definitely got to look into it. You're hearing Portis' name in trade talks a lot in terms of interest. Surprising to me, because I had no idea that teams are really interested in Bobby Portis like that. But from what you're hearing around the trade deadline, the rumors are around Bobby Portis. It seems like teams are interested in him to be that stretch four. And so we'll see. On the Marcus Morris topic, You're hearing from Woj that the Knicks are indeed interested in bringing him back long term. This is not the first time we've heard this, but he is saying that there's a lot of contenders that are interested in him. So that should drive up the price. That should drive up the price. I remember we were saying on the show that the Knicks putting it out there that they want to keep him. I don't think that's by design. That is by design. I think they want to up the trade value for him. And again, if we can get a first-round pick for him, you trade him. Go ahead and trade him. And if he wants to be back, as he says he does, then you bring him back if he'd agreed to it. You know what I mean? You bring him back if he agrees to it. So we'll see. Well, yeah, let's talk about it a lot more on tonight's show. We got Knicks versus Cavs post-game. CP, my man JL's from Nick of Time Show. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the D'Lo trade rumors. I want to hear your thoughts on, again, the Morris trade rumors, which we will continue to hear. But once again, if the Knicks are interested in pursuing D'Angelo Russell, my opinion is they need to analyze that cost and look into it. I think it would be a good upgrade for the Knicks. I think, listen, you got to take chances. You got to take chances. I know, some of you guys look at what Golden State's success is right now. Yeah, you look at D'Lo with a band of scrubs. Yeah, they're not going to be that great. So obviously, you can criticize him there. But again, at 23 years old, 4-year deal, I would look into it, man. I would definitely look into it. That's all I'm saying. So we'll see that. We'll see how that goes. I mean, yeah, if they give up Frank, would you miss Frank? Yeah, but at the end of the day, you can go get a defender in the draft. Let's not act like Frank is a can't miss. Frank is a potential, a player with potential. Yes, he can play defense. Yes, he's a sound role player, a guy that can make winning plays in the future. But I don't think he's an irreplaceable or an untouchable player. You get what I'm saying? He's not a can't miss player. Yeah, he's a guy that I would like to see here, and I think he would complement his team well. But I would do it for D'Lo. Khaled says he's not a game changer. Yeah, listen, he may not be a game changer, but again, you're building a team. You're not looking for the next. He's not a superstar. We know that he's not a superstar, but if he's not going to cost you superstar price, I would look into it, man. I would look into it, man. I don't know. You guys tell me. I would definitely look into it. So, yeah, man, that's it. I'm out here in New York City, about to take a walk, go get some lunch. But, yeah, I hope to see you guys at Knicks post-game, Knicks versus Cavs. Call up. Let me know your opinion on it, man. I just think this is something that we should look into, man. 23 years old. Yes, he's making a lot of money, but I think we can get around that. We can definitely get around that. So yeah, leave a comment in the chat. Salute to everybody in here. JJ Hands, what's going on? Darryl Walsh, I see you. House Flam, what's going on? Ricky Dale, what's going on? Andrew, salute to you. JJ Hands, I see you. Who else we got in here? Will from LI, what's going on? Uptown Twan. Khaled, Father Peace, appreciate it, man. David Lynch, appreciate it. TB Tam Hill, appreciate it, man. And yeah, Lonnie Johnson, I see you, man. But yeah, I'm about to get back to business. See you guys tonight, post game. Leave some comments on the trade rumors and leave some comments in the chat. As always, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys tonight, man. Peace.